What up, boys? It's Gaz, and welcome to the Warframe video. So today we have a very highly requested weapon review, and that's going to be for the Telos Boltace, which is actually a pretty decent weapon now that I've given it a fair shot. So if you've not checked out the Twitch channel already, make sure you do, twitch.tv/Gaz_TTV. Make sure you sub to this YouTube channel if you're enjoying it. Daily Warframe video uploads, and there will be plenty of videos for the harder demos when that comes out on August 25th. On all platforms. Alright, so let's get into it. The Telos Boltace. These are a pair of tonfas you can get from the Arbiters of Hexus, and it's going to be a max rank. You can get this weapon, and you can actually trade for this from other players as well. So they're a pair of tonfas with pretty good attack speed, pretty high crit chance, or actually okay crit chance, not too high. Average critical multiplier, average range, really high status chance at 35%. Very, very high status chance there. That's will actually be part of the build that we are showing for this weapon, because it's also got a hidden passive, or not hidden passive, it has a passive when you do slide attacks with this thing. That's pretty interesting. Our damage is mostly, pretty much entirely into puncture damage, which is unfortunate because the puncture status effect doesn't really do anything super important. If it had all these stats and it was mostly slash, this would probably be the best weapon in the game. But it's mostly puncture, so unfortunately, it's just pretty good. And it's a fun weapon. I wouldn't say it's the best weapon in the game at all. So, yeah. So another thing about this weapon is that you can do it has a slide attack passive where you slide attack, that will soup enemies in. You slide attack again, and it will release a secondary shockwave. So first shockwave sucks enemies in, second shockwave will shoot the enemies back out. And it's actually pretty useful, and that second shockwave is actually completely broken in Conclave PvP. I will be showing that here in a little bit. But as you can see, the first shockwave knocks them in, second shockwave pushes them out. With our electric build, the really sucked up enemies take a lot of damage from the electric procs because they're grouped together, and we have very high status chance, so they get pretty much completely annihilated. We're also using the stance Sovereign Outcast that has built-in slash procs in the combo. The standing just spam combo, Rogue Edict. The fourth hit is going to give you guaranteed slash procs. So this is the build I'm going to recommend to you guys for anti-Grenier, or basically for anything. Now, of course, you can switch out your Bane mod for whatever faction you're fighting against. You're fighting the Infested, do it Prime Smite Infested, Corpus, Anti-Corpus, etc., etc. And to be fair, you don't need to run Shocking Touch, but I found it to be really useful here because you're pulling all the enemies in together with the slide attack, and electricity chains between enemies that are sucked together. If I used the new core there, they would have all just gotten one shot. So if you don't want to just run electric, you can run your elemental combo of choice. So I'd say just take off the Bane mod, and then if you want to run corrosive, you just would search for corrosive here, which you can do now, and yeah, just put it right there. There you go. Corrosive build, good to go. You want to do viral instead. It's very easy to switch these mods around if you don't want to just run a singular elemental like I'm recommending here. That's magnetic. Okay, we have electric on there. It's very easy to switch, like I said. Just make sure you put the right mods in there. But just showing the electric build a little bit more here. I'm not going to be using my Riven because my Riven doesn't really help this build at all. Its status chance and melee damage, not really that great. This thing has decent Rivens as well. Let's just quickly show it against these heavy gunners again. Actually, they're Exo Goose Drug officers, which are technically a little bit more tanky than heavy gunners. So we pull them all in. Let's new core proc them, and they should all be dead now. I don't even have it. I guess I have Blood Rush now. There we go. Electric proc, stunning them, also arcing between them for pretty good damage. Pull them in together. New core proc, electricity, dead. Pretty good, honestly. Now, there's a couple problems with this weapon, in my opinion. One of them is being that really high puncture damage. It is technically good against armored enemies with a high puncture, but, I mean, like I said, slash would have just been better. So, I kind of wish it was a slash weapon, of course. You can't get those 4 slash procs with the standing combo, to be fair. Another thing is, it feels like they might have accidentally bugged out the slide attack, because, look at this, we're not really keeping momentum that much as we slide attack. It's kind of hard to tell, but, I'm running this speed, I slide attack, I start going slower. So, other weapons aren't really like that. Let's just quickly show another weapon that has, how about just, the Venka Prime? Sure. We did the video on the Venka Prime a couple days ago. If it will actually load, there we go. So same build for the Venka Prime from the other day. See, look, we're carrying our momentum so much more. This is without Berserker. This is a lower attack speed weapon, I believe. So it definitely feels like the slide attack on the Telos Boltace is bugged. We had pretty much the same exact attack speed, to be honest. So I don't know why it's like that. Maybe are all Tonfas like that now? Like, let's try the Cronin Prime. How's the Cronin Prime slide attacks feel? With a little bit higher attack speed. Maybe it's just slide attacks for Tonfas in general, but like I could have swore it felt better before. Yeah, so that's kind of annoying that you lose momentum while you're sliding, especially because it has a slide attack passive. But you know, it's whatever. I've been enjoying this thing. I think they look really cool. Like, this is one of those weapons I actually will not hide while holstered on some fashion frames, because look at this. It kind of looks like bone wings on the back of your frame if you're looking from the front, which, you know, fashion frame is very important in this game. So on my Saren with the red and black fashion frame, it looks pretty awesome. So yeah, the main combos I recommend that you do for this thing: standing combo. You need to hit a bunch of enemies at once. You can do the forward blocking combo. You can do some pretty good damage there. And let's quickly show this thing in PvP, because you know what? We went there. We did PvP. So yeah, if you're going to be using this in Conclave, it's really broken in Conclave, by the way, you're going to be wanting to use the Telos Boltace, like a hit scan full auto pistol, and then a sniper rifle in your primary. So the strategy for being a complete degenerate in Conclave is you use the Telos Boltace secondary slide to actually CC your opponent. And thank you to Illustrial for letting me test this out, because there's nobody playing Conclave. So yeah, CC them with the secondary slide, and then headshot them with the Vectis, or whatever sniper you want to use. It should kill them in one hit, and even sometimes you can just kill them with a body shot sometimes too. So yeah, I'm going to quickly show that here. There's no one in Conclave, so this is what we had to do to show this off, because I was told this is completely broken in Conclave, and I definitely agree. Yeah, if I was actually playing Conclave seriously, I would be annoyed that this is even in there. So yep, this is how it is. I mean, yeah, that's what you can do right there. CC and shoot. They are dead. They can. Okay, apparently they can shoot you while they're CC'd, but they are still stunned. So if they don't insta kill you, you will insta kill them. So yeah. Also, Venari is really annoying in Conclave. So yeah, there's definitely some broken stuff you can do. It's pretty funny, actually. There's like no mods. I have no mods for Conclave unlocked. Illustrial had literally 0 mods for Conclave, and they're like, what the heck is this? So yeah, Conclave could definitely use some work, or just like, you know, you could just remove it, and or, whatever you want to do. Just like, it's definitely like forgotten. I have a floof covering it right now, but this thing is broken in Conclave, to be fair. Okay, some other things about this weapon. Like, you can use it in survival. I'm probably going to do a longer survival run with the Telos Boltace in the near future with the electric build, because I think that will be pretty fun. So keep an eye on that, maybe on the Twitch channel. I mean, this thing is definitely, I think it's worse than the OMA. I think it's worse than the Cronin Prime for the purposes of endurance survival missions, just because it's not going to be proccing Slash without the force Slash procs from Sovereign Outcast. And I mean, the OMA isn't really force proccing Slash either, but the OMA does have the innate electric as well. I mean, the Cronin Prime is just far and away better than both of them, I'd say. But, you know, like, that's just because it's very highly Slash focused. It has really high stats at base. So, like I said at the beginning of the video, if this thing had Slash instead of Puncture, it would be one of the best weapons in the game. So, yeah. Either way, guys, I hope that you found this video helpful. It is a nice weapon to use in missions. Like, I've been using it quite a bit. And the Rivens are, I think I bought my Riven for like 30 plat. I did roll it a bunch though. So they're pretty cheap Rivens too. And it's a relatively powerful weapon. Like, you can do lots of build customization. Like, if you didn't want to do the electric build, you could do the Toxin build for the damage over time setup. And if you're ever trying to like grind PvP, this is like the noob tube pretty much. If an enemy gets near you, you just double slide attack. They are CC'd, then you can shoot them with a sniper rifle and they're dead. So yeah, that is not exactly the standard content on this channel, but I just want to make sure that I got the good info out for you guys. And, you know, like, that's how it is. So I'll talk to you guys next time. More videos every day on this channel, as always. And you guys take it easy. I'll see you soon. Actually, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.